3, 2, 1, go! All right, how to fix internet speed issues if you have it at your house. Let's say you had AT&T fiber for about a year and a half and your speeds were great when you first had them, and all of a sudden it's just not the same, right? Like your cell phone isn't reading very well, or your laptop's just not doing, you got some buffering. Well, let's look at the easiest stuff first possible, and then we'll look at other things. Right now, you got a fiber installed. The AT&T's technician brought this to your home and laid it in there. This is a bend and sensitive line, so make sure that that's about the size. So you kind of want to, I don't have a Coke can in here, so there you go, bottle of water. Ah! That's about the size of that loop that you want. Anything beyond that, it's like you're drinking through a straw. You squeeze it and you have a hard time squeezing through, drinking it. Same thing with this. You want to make sure it's light, because it's a light set and it travels inside in a tumbling action, right? Because the sending and receiving are on the same line. And this is about as thin as a human hair. So you want to make sure it's not impeded, right? And by doing that, you just kind of look at your line, make sure there's no nicks or scratches or anything, or because sometimes they'll leave it like this, and let's say that happened. That is really, really bad. Your line is like this. Go ahead and stretch it back out, fix it up, call AT&T, say, hey, can you send me another one of these? It got tangled up in my cat. Don't tell that. So you did that, all right? So a couple other things. You want to make sure that your Wi-Fi isn't separated. You have it on auto band steering with AT&T's gateway. Sometimes our kids or our cousins, neighbors, buddies, network techs, YouTube university guys like me over here tell you, hey, separate your network for this and that. Make sure it's on auto band steering. Now, yes, manual transmission or manual steering is going to be better for certain things, but not always the best. So you've already done that. You make sure your Wi-Fi is just not the same, or your speeds. So there's a little reset button back here. You can press that just one time. See if that fixes it. Always make sure you're on the latest firmware of the gateway. In order to do that, you'd have to reboot the gateway back to factory settings. The problem with rebooting gateway back to factory settings is if you have Smith's Wi-Fi and Smith's Wi-Fi password, all that's going to diminish, and then whatever's on the back of the gateway will show up. So you have to use your smart home manager for that. Secondly, make sure that there's nothing blocking this gateway. Like if you have something covering it up, well, it's heated. It's like covering my mouth. I have a hard time talking. I have a hard time talking and breathing, right? You want to make sure this is breathing. You don't have it behind some hardwood box. Entertainment centers are very well known for this. You bought a new TV, right? This is good because my buddy bought a new TV, and he mounted this gateway right behind the TV, and for some reason the Wi-Fi just was destroyed in the house. I was trying to help him out, trying to figure this out. I was like, where's your gateway? He goes, behind the TV. Okay. We brought it back down, Wi-Fi came back up. Put it behind the TV, Wi-Fi was trash. Behind the TV is the brick wall to outside the house. In front of the TV is the TV. It's like 82-inch Samsung beautiful TV. It was just blocking the signal. He's like, well, it's in the way. I don't want it to be on the ground. I want to be here. So we moved the mount up high, and it fixed the Wi-Fi problem. That's a very simple issue to fix. Another thing to check out is make sure you're hardwired into your devices. Let's say you don't want to hardwire anything because your modem's in this out of the house. Extenders are going to be the best thing also to fix your service. If you have an extender, you can extend the signal to the house. Let's say you moved into a new home and it sent you a self-install kit, and your new home is 3,800 square feet. Your previous home was 2,200 square feet, right? That's obviously a lot bigger house. This will cover about a 2,500 square foot home if you centralize it. Most of the time it's on the side over here, and then this side of the house is not going to get any Wi-Fi. Extenders are going to be best friends. They're about $10 a month with AT&T. Kind of got to look at your plan and make sure you have auto bill pay and all that good stuff to get that price. So it might be $20, but call AT&T and figure that out for that pricing on your side. That's just a couple easy stuff you could do. We're going to get into the gateway here in a little bit on another video, and I'm going to separate the signals and kind of show you how to do all those things. But right now, that is how to troubleshoot and make sure you can fix your internet speed issues. Hope that jumble of information helped you out. See you next time.